let me remind you who's boss. So with the spots in the Royal Arena on the line, we've got Liquid and FaZe, and we've got Overpass up first. A lot of talk on the analyst desk about flexing map pool over Liquid, but regardless of map, Naf's USP is going to be shooting straight. 2 headshots from him, fast move around A long. I like the fact that Liquid had that contingency plan in place, but it's also a great chance for FaZe to follow forward into the site and at the very least take a bomb plant. Kerrigan will have to give Rops cover. Oh. And if Kerrigan can kill this rotator...
that smoke. Oh!
Thought he had it, but things get cheesy, and it's Liquid with the CT pistol.
I'd like to see a replay of that with X-ray off, because the smoke is going a bit deep, clearly offering Kerrigan up an angle, but he doesn't see anybody on the stairs. It was hard to tell from our perspective if you could make out a silhouette or not, but either way, the bomb plant could be the win for sure. The CT setup from Liquid is great here. The double push on long, they're so fast on it too. On top of the NAF 2K, and you think, oh, okay. Okay, so from Kerrigan's, well, from Rainwaker's perspective, obviously.
Right way, not making waves, not dying early, staying in his bomb sites while the execs happen. He's hard to kill.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what Liquid needs. Somebody who's just not going to die. It's been a low-key inclusion. We get the walk up from bathrooms. We get 2 players dinked and 1 dead already. This is not a comfortable spot if you're Liquid. FaZe have got great guns. They've got a couple pieces of util as they all get closer to that A site, and there's nobody that can really stop this. You're hoping maybe the connector players pop up, but that Mag 7 to shoot at the backside of FaZe who are already inside your A site, this is done.
Yeah. I'll have to call this one a day. All right. Well, I mean, that's very low friction here from FaZe. For Rainwaker joining this team, I had literally no opinion on him at all. And I spent a lot of media day asking the different players and teams that I talked to about, you know, their experience with versus him, or did they know about him? And nobody knew. Nobody knew about him. Of course, except for Yakinder and Patsy. And that makes perfect sense. Brokey and OC both on scouts. Here as the re-smoke comes down. Intention from FaZe is to hit the B site. This is a very solid setup from Liquid to stop this kind of attack. And they're still outside bathrooms with Patsy. Keen eyes open. This will be very difficult for FaZe.
Oof. Full blind.
Oh, those flashes were fantastic.
Nicely done there. Good support from Rops to get Kerrigan in with the entry. Kerrigan double kill. We take those. Woo. If you're FaZe and Kerrigan's going to start off strong, you absolutely take it.
That was a, you know, with sort of Liquid letting them know, we're going to double down on keeping tabs on Monster. We've got 1 right side Monster. We've got 3 in the B site playing the pillar. We are ready for you to come B. We have Patsy outside bathrooms. We almost are certain that it's not the A site. The only thing that was missing to show that they knew for sure was the OC rotation on A. Didn't go down to heaven.
5-man setup outside B. This is already a teammate to help Rainwaker forward, but again, the flashes are good.
Yeah, and the rotate wasn't there just yet, so... Oof. That's Rops with the kills this time. This last time, he was the one throwing flashes for the entry. That's a round resigned here for Team Liquid. FaZe will lock this up quickly. Yeah, these are very nice looking execs they've got going on.
Yeah, that's 2 gun rounds. FaZe with top tier flashbangs outside Monster. Double entry, no resistance, and this time the rotator's not even near. So
yeah.
FaZe are having a field day in the first 5.
And I'm not sure if if Monster was still smoked or if they didn't chain the smoke at that moment and FaZe went through it. But they, as much as that setup is solid for stopping Monster, they didn't have anyone else in the site to support, draw attention, or whatever. And I think Yakinder was about to make that move. So FaZe found a really nice timing to get in and punish, whether they realized it or not.
Even flinch, man. No. Cool as a cucumber.
Doesn't even blink.
Kinder sitting in the pipe, decides to take a quick peek, traded by Twists, who we sit here and expect to stay sharp.
And we've got OC going slightly mobile. We've got top bathrooms control here. Rain's going to get involved. Whoa, the pre-fire out of Patsy in the shadow works out beautifully into the fallback. No smoke needed. He's here to fight, but the trade comes down. 2v3. Naf and Rainwaker are on pistols. So that's one thing. And we see from the X's on the map, the guns are sort of hard to recover. If FaZe move in time, this could still be very difficult for Liquid despite the player advantage. You know, OC could have a heavy hand in this round, but he's not on the B side right now.
It's just Rainwaker on his own. P250 in hand. FaZe are going to play the buddy system. Oh. Missed a chance to see some skin. Curious if he commits to it. He's confirmed it. It's the bomb obviously right there with him. He goes for the immediate push up into the water, looking for OC's gun. Grabs the AK, peeks. Oh, and the timing just catches Kerrigan. Twist.
Oh.
Rainwaker goes around the world through the waterways and just catches them off with timing.
Yeah, I mean, that was a nice way to both get a gun and pull off the flank at the same time. Could have been a plan that they had concocted as they sat and waited. But of course, him with a P250. He's not going to have too much confidence just swinging right away. So good idea to get fortified before the attack. And Twist does not forget about the corner usually. I would... Oh, wow.
But he didn't get there. But good trade, Brokey. Just waiting back. Patsy getting a little excited. Steps into the scope, and OC's isn't far either. Sure enough, Rain takes his peek and gives man advantage back to Liquid.
Yeah, this makes the map so much more dominant for the CT side. We see the freedom of rotation now come out as Kinder comes out towards long. OC can sit behind him, and they can sort of retire in their spots. They've got great places that they've gotten off to. Good awareness from OC, and that's maybe the final real chance to make this a scary round in favor of FaZe.
Couple kills gifted to the Oppers this round. Everybody just stepping into this crosshair.
Like, got lots of good utility here. Yakinder will maybe be a fight for them, but of course, he's got an advantage in this position.
Decides not to tuck in. Sees the shadow. Easy advantage there, plus the bomb confirmed. And Rops, unfortunately, 43 HP and barely any time to just play this out.
Swing's coming.
Yeah, he'll just wait for it.
Oh.
There we go.
Whoa. Checking behind him.
Yeah, Rops had some nasty taps. What was that? That 1v2 versus G2 on B-side nuke.
Yeah.
Oh, to finish the map. You know, as much as I kind of started this series by wanting to praise Twist for the last couple of matches, again, we can't ignore the last few months, it has been Rops as the king of FaZe.
For sure.
And I feel like his mechanics just don't fall off.
No, they don't. Yeah.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. And he actually has so much more to give. Like, a lot of people don't know about.
Round, because both teams still have money in their back pockets. Ooh, didn't see the shadow in time. Ooh. Naf doesn't react. Killed by his fellow
the molly.
Canadian. Rainwaker, bad nade. Almost recovers with the second kill, but Rain, that 3 HP makes a difference, and Yakinder gets blasted out of heaven. Ooh.
I have never seen clipping work like that on the pillar, on the site. Bounce right back at him.
Yeah, I just caught the rebar inside the pillar.
Ricochet off to the side or anything. So, I mean, credit to him for almost bringing that back. 3 HP on Rain, and if he got that kill, of course, just 1 frame sooner than his teammate stays alive, actually, and they might have a chance to hold on. But FaZe dominating here when it comes to B attacks overall.
Flexing this T-side overpass out of the gate. Again, important saves here. Patsy goes down. OC hanging on to the op. You'll have to buy a couple. Naf just not fast enough on the snap when the push came out from connector. They climbed right over him, ran right through him. And again, unlucky Rainwaker. And then, of course, because of that Molotov...
Now the volley's perfect, and they'll just send him back. Didn't want to waste it last time. It's actually a good response, Nate, and wow, through the end of the molly. Good play attempt from Patsy, but doesn't pay off.
And Patsy doesn't realize how close he was to stepping into Rops' crosshair.
True.
Rops almost gets caught chasing him, looking for that connector contact. He will go back at it. Twist's able to trade it. And of course, don't forget, Rops already got a kill short B. Kerrigan comes out. Good kill.
Oh,
nice double.
That's a better Kerrigan.
Excellent start to the day. 8-3 is Kerrigan. Multiple monster multi-kills. Immense openings from Kerrigan for FaZe into B. 6-3 T-side start.
Yeah, and I mean this with all due respect, but they virtually beat G2 without him at all the other day. So if he's playing well now, then... And that just speaks to how well the other four were doing, honestly. FaZe were frying in that match, so... This game being close in the first half does not bode well for Liquid. They have the CT side that they need to make sure they capitalize on.
Good for Kerrigan, putting forward a strong individual showing. Feel like everybody kind of cheers for Kerrigan in that regard.
Of course.
It's tough. You know, I can't imagine the pressure. And I feel like when we've seen the shortcomings of FaZe off his individual level, man, we saw a very emotional Kerrigan at a couple of events where FaZe get eliminated early because he's putting so much responsibility and blame on himself.
Yeah.
And it's like, we know you're contributing in calls and tactics and leadership. We know that FaZe couldn't really do it without you. Every player on FaZe with him.
Yeah.
But at least, you know, the recovery there is he does catch OC running all the way back to the bomb site. So,
but you can take speed now. Rain knows there's no op on the site, so he decides to cross early. This is something you can put into position, you know, just sort of get your rook on the file early before you even make a decision. It's just a nice piece of map control to have in your back pocket. So we'll see if FaZe have an idea right now, but at the moment we see bombs still back in spawn, and there's still plenty of time to go and grab it. Anything is possible still.
Yeah, you can just lean on Brokey.
Oh my goodness gracious, but the scope flicker is one thing. They've got someone inside of bathrooms listening.
Kinder jumping around, spotted.
I think they're scaring them so much on A here, but the
pulls up half
play into the B site. Oh my God, Rob, slow down.
Yeah, I mean, so fast. Rainwaker, ready for the second. Brokey also just jumping around corners. Obviously, Rob sees the guy graffiti, not this one.
I think there's a miscomm here. They thought there was a third rotation, but there wasn't. Wow, that was a very easy side hold, but still nicely done from Rainwaker.
Ooh, that was close.
Would it? Oh.
Hold on.
There's more than one Rain.
He's going to have to run in, grab bomb monster. Time ticking. No.
But now it's scary for him, though. He's saving in their sight.
But still, rack up a cost. You know, Naf is fully exposed. Naf's going to die here. And Rain gets to hang on. So, yes, it gets weird.
But it also gets expensive.
There you go.
So, again, I think there's a slight miscomm here. First of all, this is a very interesting rotation from Patsy. I can understand why Kerrigan doesn't expect him to be there, seeing the op in bathrooms in front of him. So he's sort of...
Now they have left B as Rainwaker's sole responsibility. He's going to be all the way deep in graffiti. So conceding the B site, allowing for FaZe to come through with an exec and a bomb plant, and understanding that this has all been forfeited. You made this bed, now you must lie in it. But is it a bed or is it a coffin? Bomb plant from Brokey. No forward push. At least Rainwaker's held off this angle. So assuming he doesn't lose the first duel when Twists comes out. But Twist has gotten down beneath it. He's done a good job of getting a little bit more. That push forward makes his position comfortable. Kerrigan on a very important flank. Two CTs, neither looking, and he's going to cut off one half of this retake. Man advantage goes the way of FaZe. They're holding on, and Yakinder's an attempt with the double kill to try and push this. Time's ticking quick. No kit, and Rainwaker, nothing. They're not going to show themselves until they strike him down to survive, and FaZe with an 8.
Man, Kerrigan's lucid right now. He's making good moves, fast rotations. He clears out monsters. They can all focus on CT. He wraps around, kills the guy as on short too. That's covering 2 spots with a kill. Probably would have got both anyways. And overall, also, it's his call to come back to Monster after we saw a double push from Liquid in the beginning of the round to take Rops out early. You know, that's a fast idea. Formidable job on the B side at least. But outside of that, okay, another opening from OC. That's nice. And good to see again, just more aggressive starts.
Of course, we've been waiting to see if Naf can put up numbers because he's got 2 kills on this half.
Yeah.
And he's been the best player on Liquid in their previous outings. Saved them on that Vertigo map.
Oh, man.
Right? Vintage. Kerrigan's going to hear the fallback of OC. But OC, fast fingers, clips Kerrigan, and it will be Liquid 5v3 and looking for their 5th round. Feels like we're at the bare bones minimum here for Liquid, but 5's better than 4. Nobody can argue this. 3 players stack outside of Monster. If you've got anything left in the half phase, feels like it's going to be the B site. Broky's going back to spawn to get an additional flashbang. Every piece of util they can get, but that little bit of timing does allow Patsy to get ever closer to the flank. And Rainwaker's MP9 awaits them with support. So this could very well just come down to a crunch on phase. Patsy, look at this. Freebie on the bomb. So things get real dire here, and it turns out Liquid will indeed add this 5th. Pressure on all fronts, and it gets close. You know, something to praise Rainwaker. He was putting in numbers when he could. B-site didn't always look easy. Drops, tapping him away with that USP.
Wow, I just realized that all of Nafly's kills are on pistol rounds.
Ooh, bleak.
The 2K and top of con in the first round. Yeah.
2 kills in the first round of the half. Nothing after that.
Some say the most important kills, by the way. So we'll give him that. Besides clutch kills.
Maybe if it was a 16-14.
True. It still could be.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I like the way you think. Broky's going to extend out into Patsy. Take that fight. Man advantage for FaZe. As if they didn't already have enough advantages on an overpass. Taking this pistol after robbing away the momentum from Liquid's CT pistol. It's all just painting a very bleak picture of Liquid this evening. At least on our first map.
On the first map. Yeah, like, actually, the last time they played, FaZe won Liquid's pick, and then they came back and won the next 2 maps. So, Liquid can easily give away FaZe's pick. That was no problem last time.
Kinder. Oh, nope. Oh, wow. Nope.
And Brokey really didn't have to do much in that first half. You know, because he's normally playing in the back. Everyone else is fragging. Their entries are going so well. But he's got some levels too. That was nuts.
I feel like Brokey's the kind of player who's just actually not bothered if he wins a map and doesn't get any kills. It's a lot of guap in the back pocket.
Mac value.
Cash money. Skrilla, as a wise man once said. Twist and Rop sitting inside of the short water, which they farmed last round for ecos. Now there was no presence, and there isn't anything outside Monster either. So they're going to get an early warning if/when NAF does decide to come this direction. But then there's the whole challenge of holding this off with SMGs. Twists will post one, even while he was getting spammed through the wall of connector. NAF's going to try to chase him. Love this reposition out of Twist.
Every nade calls out an attack from Liquid.
Dude, headhunting behind the wood, just sat back, completely
They're
going
to commit to A, though. Yakinder's in the site, but oh, now Yakinder goes down.
Brokey's got the angle. OC's probably the next victim. He's going to try to clear it and follow through. It's him and Patsy in a 2v1 on the bomb site for now. Very quickly, Kerrigan runs up to the dumpster. Brokey's patient in the corner, clears one. OC, can he do it all? He's taking Kerrigan off, but that fast flank's got him dead to rights.
Man, every single player from Liquid had a FaZe player on him. That was perfect cover. All the util usage. I think the key part is just that smoke that lands in the door into the first kill, and then momentum from there. They throw the smoke down, Twist gets a kill, he picks up the AK, he goes to short, they molly short, Naf runs into it. Every single player is playing from behind on Liquid from that first moment.
Be at a point where it's like, how many players are living in assisted living facilities?
Yeah. Like, how good's the internet in there?
Yeah, when do boot camps take place at the retirement home? MP9 up close, Rops. Sorry, Yakinder, you're getting nothing on this half. And his individual level on certain maps so far at this group stage has fallen off. He said that that's what he was going to expect, taking on the responsibility of the in-game leadership. But it's been apparent. Luckily, he's still got NAF to look down on for now. OC missed chance inside the B site, looking to reclaim something somewhere. Anyhow, anywho. Patsy gets the headshot up on A site, but Kerrigan gets aggressive with the answer.
That push for Kerrigan is everything. Like, that allows them to make a rotation a little bit more easily. They know that Patsy's probably going to take space on long.
Bomb spawn, though.
Oh, they missed it. Oh, Brokey misses the shot. Patsy now in a position to put things down, but they've got Rain in between all of this.
It's a lifeline. Rain's hanging on for dear life. Rain Waker gets the better of him. Patsy was going to come help if he had to. Kerrigan's looking to just get out through smoke.
How poetic would it be if it was Kerrigan? Oh!
Covered. Nicely done from Patsy here, and he had to buy a lot of time because bomb hadn't been picked back up, because bathrooms hadn't been cleared out and was indeed occupied. So Liquid finagling a 6th.
Absolutely. It's sort of like you're just like, you can't just sit on a site and wait as if it's a turn-based game. You have to be active even when you're waiting for a rotation, and like you said, he's got to figure out when to use his nades, what to watch, care for rotations, and even though he's relatively safe, he has to make sure he's building a connection for his team to give them good communication so they can come in safely, and they do a good job of locking down the 2 rotation points while also isolating Rain inside of bathrooms, and they approach him perfectly. It's Rain who's overstressed, looking in either direction. Patsy is the king of this round with 3 frags, and Liquid on their last chance to get back into this game survive.
On overpass.
That was the timing, narrowly missed.
Rain Waker's going to try to follow up.
He doesn't have any support above him just yet. Yakinder is starting to move into positions that maybe he can get a flash.
Patsy's ahead of the smoke. This could be big. Flashes come over, but twists, turns. Kerrigan's going to drop a smoke preemptively in case there's a follow-through, but right now, Liquid just going back for short control at least. And this opens a door for Rain to start challenging in connector. Nobody's watching. Rain Waker has pushed out through the door.
They're getting ready to stop B already, and well, that push will scare Liquid, but at least they don't die.
FaZe crawl out.
Oh my God,
Kerrigan taking it into his own hands. On the brink of being 20-9. Short control, though, taken back. They never saw twists, now they have. And he's just going to be a thorn in their side on this bomb site. Still, Brokey looks up. Yakinder burns him out.
No smoke from heaven. They can plant on the opposite side of the pillar, but technically, oh, they smoke short off.
Oh, dude, this is going to give Brokey the angle for the rest of this round.
Yeah, they've got one back
over the sandbags. They don't know there's 2 players here.
The op goes lower. They get the plant off.
Oof, Yakinder puts it down in the right spot, sees the player on top, deals with Rops, and takes man advantage. It was stressed, but Liquid have managed 3v2 in the post plant. Kerrigan and Twist's best efforts.
Wow, they're
not
actually
enough to stop Liquid yet.
Oh my God, that's I mean, from our perspective with no smoke in heaven, of course, op could have just stopped the plant. He had both sites covered. They used their 1 smoke on short, but I think there was a legitimate fear there for Brokey. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt here. With the amount that he couldn't see on the site, there was a chance that someone would push that CT spawn.
Yep.
And that would have been a silly way to die. And if they thought they're going to leave the heaven smoke open, he's probably worried about that. But, you know, truth is he has an opportunity in that situation. But I think what's really important is, you know, they don't go for this, but they keep 2 guns up. They still have a massive lead. They're still feeling pretty good.
Of course.
So very tight finish here for Liquid, but a great round from Yakinder. And they make the most of a very scary situation. Win the pistol rounds, but...
Wow.
Okay, that's spotted. Brokey stressed, but he's got it locked down.
Let's go from the corner. Sweeps them away. Rain, just the stone golem. The gargoyle of the bathrooms, sat there and just hoping, God, please don't see me.
Hey, they're coming. They're coming.
He tells Brokey, get ready, get ready. And if Brokey's ready for it...
That's an atypical spot for him to be in. At that point of the round, waiting there at the bottom of Con, as they flash by and Rain is supposed to stop them at the top of stairs, but not even able to trade him out. Liquid, there's 5 still up here for FaZe. They've got full control of the situation. And yeah, this is a... I mean, this is going to be up there. Naf is a player that, you know, he's breaching top 20 most of his career. So this is going to be one of his worst maps in his career, for sure. And especially since impact-wise, the 3 kills, we remember the 2K on the first round, and they didn't win the pistol, right? They didn't win that pistol.
They won the pistol, but
they did.
Lost the force.
Okay, okay, so there's at least some... I'm just talking in terms of just cosmetic rating here, like for what it's worth. But, yeah, we'll have to see.
I said...
And there's more rounds to play, so there's that as well. we're not here cheering against Canadians, right? I just want to make that clear.
We just wouldn't. If you had told me years ago as well that I would be watching. EU has called on our services. Rops called into action. Finds the headshot. Rainwaker now starting to get into the negatives.
Yeah, I think, man, I think there were some spots, of course, that were switched over because Rainwaker had an overlap with NaVi, of course, naturally as lurkers.
Yes.
Not everything, I think, has been changed. Not everything is set in stone either, so we'll see. Yakinder mentioned that some spots were not totally accurate as to what were changed.
I think in terms of 1-for-1, the only map that was identical to Nitro was Anubis. They broke it down in the article that I mentioned earlier.
Oh.
So he definitely had some adaptations to do. Brokey, gonna make sure to lock down the top of stairs. Ooh, Patsy tries, but you can't get away from Rops. The crocodile in the moat snaps down on Patsy, and unfortunately for NAF, more kills in this round needed than the rest of the entire map phase.
So we go on to Ancient now, and we'll see if we've got a rematch with a different result, as FaZe have pretty much shown a perfect day so far. Like, they could not ask for anything to go better on their map choice. Now they'll have to carry forward that energy to Ancient.
Exec comes over. 3 players on the back lane, 4 now as Brokey adds himself to the mix. There's a chance that we get a Rops versus Rainwaker fight back on lane, and that fight could dictate how this bomb site holds or unravels. Patsy actually takes himself off of the lane to come boost NAF. Yakinder takes up the responsibility of holding flank, and as the smokes fade, the retake begins. Rops will be very instrumental to all this. He hears Yakinder running away, doesn't bait him into an early peek. Twist comes out with the first kill back for FaZe. Rops will indeed start to kick this off, exposing the setup, dealing with NAF, but Patsy comes in with the drive-by. Kerrigan's onto the defuse. Second left! Oh! Denied! Patsy, when they need him.
Wow, point, what, 04 on that. Wow, that's actually a situation where you didn't have to challenge on that specific angle, and every little bit made the difference. Patsy did exactly what he had to do in making this fight happen, because that's what allowed him to take down Kerrigan just in time. Back on the B site.
Kinder's almost dead.
Now they'll have to frag their way out of the situation. I'm sure they can, but oh my god, there's Rain!
2 headshots off the Desert Eagle. Bomb falls in front of him, and Yakinder's already low.
And again, no smokes.
Rainwaker hit by that frag early on. NAF has the most amount of health. Don't do it to them again.
They can go and grab this bomb. The rotation is cut off towards B. Kerrigan melts one away, and Yakinder. AK picked up, NAF left. Already matching the 3 frags that he got on overpass, looking for a better showing.
He has to show us an improvement for map 2, and he can show us an improvement for map 2. But he's running out of time. He has no teammates. His gun is empty, just the Glock out as he's completely surrounded, and Rain, the caveman himself, puts up a hold.
Yes, beautiful. First 2 Deagle kills right in the domes of Liquid, and again, because they had no utility to take map control after their first smoke, and that's why so much can come down to utility in this beautiful game of Counter-Strike. The one smoke on the ramp at that specific timing frazzled Liquid.
The approach gets stuffed a couple of rounds. This time it will indeed be stalled out. Flash as they pop through, watching both sides. CT was in the corner. Kerrigan, no way.
Oh my god.
Comes out swinging with the SMG. And Rain, able to catch himself. Our main observer has fallen from the server.
Oh, okay.
Now he's back. That's why we were using the cinematic angles. Sorry, guys.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Well, it was the right one to use, that's for sure. Caught that one from the sky. And so previously on Liquid for T-side, Alicia's their mid defaulter, of course. And then Yakinder defaults B. And they both sort of activate their defaults, lurks, or full attacks, and like from the same perspective. I would say Elige was actually very good and comfortable in that position. I don't know if that's one of the spots that he liked the most, but I think it showed that he had very good output. we see today won't be around in a month.
Right.
This is the fun part, to watch the evolution, the rapid evolution.
There it is, though, that aggressive opening from Patsy. And Twists trades him. Instant headshot back from Vandalken. 8-1 is his start. Still can't catch up with Kerrigan, though. When's the last time you saw Kerrigan be the top frag out of the gate? 2 maps in a row.
2 maps in a row. Sight for sore eyes. 11-4. It's crazy.
You were right about that whole Patsy taking a Liege aggressive mid setup, at least in this round. Yeah, when it boils down to the conversation about things changing day by day and having to keep a close eye because you never know what's actually solidified, it's Liquid and NaVi in that conversation. We've already seen NaVi, I think, put forth improvements that I expected would take more time. So that's good on them. And I think we got more out of Liquid than we expected straight away. So both these projects showing promise, but still subject to change.
Oh, another Molotov. And that smoke's not great. Actually, it's just for the back of default, I think, good purposefully, but look what it leaves open.
Brokey tries to take a chance there, pressing against the smoke. Rops is giving him confidence, but Yakinder predicts the angle, slides through it, and Brokey loves a smoke push on Ancient.
Oh, he makes it happen.
Kills Naf, misses his chance on OC. That could open up the Kerrigan push towards mid. They know it, but they don't follow through. Instead, he wraps back around through red, wants to join Twists, who tries to pressure through that edge of the smoke, and the little health that's left of Liquid could just be enough.
Oh, they jump back Donut, and Kerrigan made his wraparound, so they called this out. And Kerrigan's coming through with no nades, so he gave up the donut attack, and now they've got to bait the peaks out. Kerrigan can shut off long at least.
Kinder not tucked in, showed a little skin.
Well, now they know that Donut has to take this first peak, but they've got to coordinate really fast here.
Twist is on the bomb with the kit. Kerrigan gives the cover both times. And again, it's such little health that you favor Kerrigan in each duel.
It's harder than it looks, though, to stay coordinated in that situation. Who's gonna tap? Who's gonna peek first? Kerrigan's information on long, where he just spotted a player, and they don't know about the health either. So the confidence is important as well.
And that question of, you know, do the two Liquid players join together at the exact same second?
And that was Rob being careful at every moment. Like, even when he doesn't see anybody, just making sure he has a headshot angle, hugging the wall.
Naf awaiting this, though. Flash. Is it coming?
They smoke behind him.
Bad smoke, dude. What's that?
Oh. I thought they smoked the top of the ramp behind him, but I guess they were going for the door smoke with the push. Either way, it works out for 1 kill.
Meta, baby.
Here we go. Cloud is smoked.
Lucy crosses behind Donut. Brokey comes over. A player sensing something's up.
Yeah.
And Rops on signpost should be good for 1 once they press out main.
Interesting what Brokey's doing. Oh my god, Patsy. This isn't going to be looked at, but he's also...
Rain's
he's going to just incidentally see... Yeah, Rain. Great cover here.
But Rops dies.
And there is 1 donut, so Brokey's got to deal with the split. He's standing in fire, and he ends up dying to OC.
Comes down from Donut, helps. So nice squeeze here from Liquid. The timing works out with extra seconds to spare. And they'll be fighting tooth and nail. Well, second round. CT's call it off.
The big one was the entry versus signpost, right? There was, that was, you know, that would normally look like quite an off angle to work with. So it must have been a very nice pre-aim. I don't know who got that kill, but they probably won the round there for Liquid. So well done. That was a tricky spot. The rotations were sound. Rain had the perfect thing to catch a lurker. You know, Patsy got the least amount of damage. Didn't even score an early rotation out of him. Fast as they need to, but we've seen last second sight hits from Liquid. One of them worked out well.
Double op setup.
Robs hits it, but doesn't kill him.
Now he's burning. Has to put that out. They're going to try to swarm him. Cover from Twists. Big pack of players. And Twist gets a second. Kerrigan's been able to slide out. Can he deliver when he's needed?
The bomb needs to go get picked up. They left that back in spawn. They didn't take that as they took mid control, and now they have to wait. And again, we talk about how anxious this can make you, but Yakinder stays patient, finds his peak, stays active, and now they have just Rain to take out. My God.
Oof, it's going to come through A main. It's going to have about 5 seconds to spare, which means Rain can still make things weird.
Oh, is
that top red room push from Ykinder could be perfectly timed. Oh,
my
hurt.
God.
It was a little bit of health, but Rainwaker sprays through, makes sure Rain can't make it weirder. Liquid are lucky to get away with that.
Yeah, that was not the prettiest round by any means. So besides leaving the bomb back in spawn, not having someone to pick that up to be careful, that's where they could have lost, of course. And credit for them to survive, staying in donut, in transit, ready to hit the A site, but not ready to actually leave the choke points. Ykinder make sure to get his kill and stay composed. But before that, you know, roaming around the map, not doing anything.
For Rops too, he hit the op shot, just wasn't a lethal blow. Brokey puts his on the front. And he's got support from Rain behind him. Kerrigan's taking the B side on his own. Brokey doesn't shoot. Rain pops up, controls the rifle for one, and a missed op shot out of Brokey. The B peek's punished, but there's more CTs here, as there always seems to be. Rop's ready to go out from Temple. He'll drop the bomb. Twists covers, and OC recovers, but doesn't have bomb.
Now we've seen Liquid do well in these situations, 2-on-2. FaZe have left some gaps. Bomb is left in their sight, but you know what, man? There's a minute left. You could be anywhere at any time, and Nafly does a little bit. He gets a kill.
Didn't hit a bullet. Rops is the one that dropped that bomb in the open. You'll know about OC somewhere over in Maine. How does Rops pull this one off? Is there utility to pick up? Yes, he just grabbed a smoke.
Is he going to... Okay, he gets to donut, and since there's no one approaching from this side, it gives him a chance, but he recedes all the way into the depths of it. So, as you pointed out, if they smoke donut and try to plant, this could be successful just on that alone. Rops will come back out. 20 seconds, it's decision time, and he knows now they're going to take the B site.
He's going to walk up into the corner. He does indeed get smoked. That's what he was hoping not to happen. Oh, he charges the Opper! Oh. If that's an instant kill, you know Rops is going to go for that Naf flick up close.
Well, the bomb almost had to be planted. If he switched out, and if Rops was there just a moment before that, and actually goes for the rifle first, the op shot's missed, well, of course. But, again, Liquid have actually done well in these spots. Late round, low on time.
Because Complexity and Ninjas are even. Two grueling best-of-3 head-to-heads to get that chance against Vitality. Congratulations, Ninjas, for seizing the day. But today, it's all about FaZe. Looking for double digits on the CT side. There's a bunch of players behind Rain. That smoke is temporary. See if Brokey can just add a highlight to the tally. Again, he hits his shot, but Ykinder, unkillable. Molly's on the bomb site.
Yeah, and
no follow through.
Yeah, they haven't pushed out just yet, but now they have the right to. They can definitely get out here. There's no one.
Oh, solo OC bomb right now.
Solo. Okay, no, they're following up. So, man, they're looking a little bit scared at the moment. But I don't know if FaZe realize the opportunity at hand.
Short push from OC's good. They'll find Kerrigan as he looked to just walk over. Patsy as well applies pressure on Cave. And he knows there's another in there. It's Naf to help out from the other end of it. Patsy's going to turn attention. Little wallbang damage. They both know what's up. But Twists will still get the kill. That could be an important kill because last round of the half, you're going for the retake. Patsy does damage before hitting the ground. We'll see if Rops can come in big with a clutch. He's got the utility for that for sure. Ykinder could be cleared out with a frag grenade on the bomb site. They smoke off short lane. This is going to push the Galil up close, but Rops dead and...
Data and, you know, 14 rounds doesn't happen just because you were good. It was their day, so we'll see if Liquid can make it their day again.
Of course, within that stomp last time around, it was indeed Patsy putting up big numbers. It was Naf right there with him. This is a 3v5 attempt coming out of FaZe. Kerrigan connects to Rainwaker. Bomb's been picked up in the process, and that's all you really need to start to truly unravel.
No smokes on the retake. Donut can be tricky. They've got the players here to make this retake happen, and what a peek out of Kerrigan, man. That's a sliver.
Dude, dirt nasty.
That is the just the right amount of tact.
18 and 9. Little one tap into Patsy. Says, sit down, kid.
And now they're looking for free peeks.
Deep Molotov, though. That makes it
that's
tough.
good.
No kit, though.
Oh, they didn't get on it.
Nope. They tapped it once. They're going to get the tease to run out. But they're so low health. Kerrigan, he could just win this duel with body shots. 10-second defuse. He's got to push him down. Oh!
There's no time to defuse it, and that's
so
round
Kerrigan
one.
does it. Pushes out mid to Patsy, and then comes back to get them off the defuse.
That Patsy kill was insane. I mean, Patsy's... That's not a real angle. You know what I mean? That was the most off angle you could possibly ask for. It was a great one to hold for Patsy, but Kerrigan is so sharp right now. You know, there's something to be said about your... Oh my God, that's what it looked like? I think he just gave it a shot. That's beautiful out of Kerrigan. It's been...
See if the triple MP9 Deagle scout setup can bode well for Liquid. Rain's already managed to get out into the site. That could definitely catch this guy off. Poor OC. Patsy's going to try to reclaim control of the site, at least make things awkward. But Brokey's going to put bomb down, so it starts to tilt into the favor of FaZe. Big damage on Kerrigan. Can't be ignored. There are definitely threats alive and kicking here for Liquid.
It's an ideal post plant, though. They have mid control. They have banana player.
Rops is coming.
Yeah.
He's going to sideline some bodies here, peppering them from a distance. Going to leave them salty. Oof. Good work with the SMG, but that's Rain Waker's invitation to exit with an AK, and it's FaZe 5-round lead.
Yeah. Lots to be learned still about this second half. FaZe, out of their 5 maps they played, which, you know, goes kind of far back now at this point, like way well before the break and everything like that. So we can take it with a grain of salt, but on Ancient, they lost that important game versus Ence that went like 31-28 or whatever at Dallas. That was huge.
Tuple OT, some crazy.
And over the 5 minute grip right here and now, can stop this from getting to 13.
Oh, Patsy. Oh, okay. His nade at least finishes twists.
Wow.
Good. Gets him from beyond the grave. Rainwaker holding off. Kerrigan gets bested on that one. Twist 21 and 9. But dead and down in a 2v4 is FaZe. So guns make a hell of a difference here for Liquid. Trying to start what we know to be a strong CT side.
Walkout denied by OC over on the A site. And the tease into an interesting mid-round. Rain will get peaked. Beautiful shot here from Yukinder. And sometimes it's great, 4v2, whatever it is, if you have a lot of confidence about where they might not be, to just go ahead and double clear those things so you can just put together the most calcified, calm defense ever, which is what we've got right now. Every position being watched. The walkout's being held. Brokey doesn't care. OC beside him. Shots missed from OC.
Oh, again.
But he misses again.
Hup. Hello.
Can he bait the shot? Doesn't need to. The pre-fire's in for Brokey. 25 seconds.
Silently walks back.
He has more plans.
Naff's on it.
Oh. Man, that would have opened up the plant.
Dude.
And he gave that a shot.
There's nothing like watching Brokey in a clutch.
Seriously, he just wakes up, you know, in a way that... And again, Brokey, you confuse him for being aggressive because you watch him play like that and you're like, oh, he's so aggressive. But the reality is, he's in the back. He takes some of the fewest opening attempts.
But it's FaZe eyeing up this A site again. We'll see what OC has to hold off versus...
Man, he's actually alone. It's still a great angle. Good for dodging some flashes, but...
Deep mid control. Patsy could come join him from Donut pretty quick, but will it be fast enough?
From Donut?
If he falls back through middle.
Yeah, the timing's now, though.
Incendiary in response to the utility pressure. OC sees that smoke. Donut. Oh, comes
nice
back.
One.
Feels like he had eyes squinted, could barely see. Oh, but he doesn't need to see. A second from OC through smoke. But regardless, it's FaZe in a post plan. Strong double man advantage. Good amount of utility here for the retake. Brokey on an AK. Molotov for Rops, who's leaning back inside of main while his 2 teammates post inside of the site. They flush out the site itself, but that's Patsy coming out of his corner and catching Brokey off guard. Comfortable 5 versus 2. Everybody with kits. Smokes in the mix. Twists dead. Robs to follow. And it is indeed Liquid off of the OC2K with an easy 5v3 retake.
Those are the plays you want to give him the ability to feel confident making. Like, he just came back through the smoke, recognized if the site gets taken over after they push me off of my deep angle and I lose, even if we're 5v5, this can be so hard to win. If they have long control, they can take over Temple because they know I rotated Donut. All of these things go through your mind in Counter-Strike, and there's a lot of situations where you don't take that chance.
OC again into the kill feed early. Ykinder, it's a one and done. Just the armored pistols trying to get up that ramp, but met by a rock-solid defense. Patsy sliding through with the multi-kill. Naf's looking way better than Overpass. And this team Liquid is indeed racking up the CT round wins.
Yeah. So there's some data here for FaZe, but some of their early attempts on this T side were actually pretty good. They just didn't actually win. So, really big chance for Liquid to now just...
Liquid's, oh no, not even. He's leaning B. Oh, Ykinder.
Yeah, this is timing.com. I mean, oh, and then Ykinder goes down. I mean, they just...
Look at him scramble.
And look how far out they get.
And it's not the op, so it's not like they have an advantage with that CT angle.
Now they're denying rotations. Brokey, he saw one slip by, but he doesn't kill Patsy.
Big pickup for Liquid. Into the 4v4, they could push a player back behind box, but the bomb isn't even following through. We have Naf hiding inside of the B site. Bomb's about to hit him.
Oh, now they want to slow down, but Nafly's going to see nades coming across the site.
He's going to have to do this on his own.
Oh, they eat their own flash. He's
but
inside
he's got
the
a gap. Rain, does he clear this? Yes, but not enough. Kerrigan planting in the open. Oh my god, the ball's on Kerrigan.
He thinks it's smoked completely, probably, from his POV.
Then that flank comes back around from Rops, so Rainwaker will not be a part of the retake. It's a little back and forth affair, so now FaZe adding layers to this T side. Just pulling Liquid in different directions after that conditioning and consistency of those A hits. They throw one at B, where Naf is still alive and fighting. With the headshot onto Rops, he's good to go. 70 HP. One stuck on sight, sees them both, but he's down to 4 health, and he will get cleared away. Kerrigan get FaZe to 13.
Yeah, we'll say it first. Kerrigan, excellent call right there. It's one of those... It's one of his round 29 calls. Like, that one has a lot going on. It's in the way of a default. It has multiple ideas happening. They don't commit to the first site, even though the first site's still a great option. And the lurk even comes in all the way at the end. So there's just so many storylines happening at the same time for all these players. And
Ykinder dealing with some struggles. It's his chance to shine, and he will stuff Rain on the approach. Kerrigan follows suit. Nice headshots out of Ykinder. Good round for him to stamp his name on, and OC's lined up holding off for Brokey. It could be Liquid right back to winning ways, which means FaZe back to economic problems. Twists. He gets his, but loses Rops in the process. Everything looking good here for Liquid.
yeah,
They'll continue to close that gap.
it's looking like 13-11, which is a lead for FaZe, but you can't really get that excited about it. It's overall been a great half and comeback from Liquid here on CT side. And all they're trying to do is lift halfway up to what they did last time. And Ykinder, oh man, thought about the knife. That would have been actually a statement, I feel like, just about, hey, we're comfortable. We got this extra money. We're not worried about you. Nice peeks out of him.
Cut off a nice chunk of twists.
I think I like, one thing I like about FaZe's T side in general, and they're like from a philosophy perspective.
It's pistols. OC missed shot. Closest support, Rainwaker up in Donut.
That's step one of the anti-eco.
Get the op off the original angle. Now he's playing the angle that you've already thrown a player past. Remember that
They're doing
boost?
the same boost, and now OC's actually making a move around. And it's Rops going up again. Now this call's very interesting. Do you think they would do it twice? Rainwaker, will he expect this? Flash comes out, Rops doesn't get the kill, but Rain gets one in the back.
Not bad. Oh, Kerrigan. He comes through. They didn't have that AK to work with like last time.
Ball planted right underneath their nose. OC Molly back.
Oh, a round like this,
Rain still has mid.
in this moment, in the last 5 rounds of this map, as Liquid are trying to mount the comeback.
Now, Brokey has had some untimely deaths. He needs to be careful with his life here.
Oh, 6 health. And he just takes it to OC. You were right. More deaths than impact from Brokey, but he puts one up in a very critical post plant. Down goes Kerrigan, gun hits the dirt. We've got twists up in A main, but time's ticking. And that op shot out of Rain just takes it away from Liquid. FaZe, fantastic, and exactly when they need it.
Yeah, wow, that Rain reaction, that brings them to 14, and that's on a round they were saving.
Liquid's biggest mistake yet, their biggest missed opportunity, and it all boils down to getting OC off that first angle, him missing his shot,
but
and
then Rain
giving up the angle.
But also, this has to do with Rain. He gets the free kill on Yakinder, because Rops does not get his frag, but Rainwaker eats the flash afterwards, and they can instantly trade. It is that anti-eco with something a little different, and again, the best part about it. Now for Liquid, again, you gotta like write that off. Hey, we lost to an eco.
Fast reset.
Screw it. We've got some great rifle rounds, great CT side overall. Yes, money's a little tenuous, but we have an op in play. That opper with utility, he was making plays. They're just looking to get back on their feet.
Flash to red room with the smoke in front. Patsy's spray not finding its zone. And a Rainwaker up next. They stuff him in the corner. His top mid player wants to come help. Kerrigan, another headshot.
Hunted down, OC.
Dude, Kerrigan is going to be trying to top frag again.
Oh, man.
To dismantle Liquid on a map, a stark improvement to what FaZe were able to post a few days ago. Kerrigan doubles back. I mean, he just bested Rainwaker and Patsy. Kerrigan, 5th lowest rated player at this event, and now his team is thriving. 4 chances to lock in the Royal Arena for FaZe to chew through. Armored pistols. Already dead. Rain dominates the cave exit as the desperation from Liquid sinks in. Patsy's got a chance, he's got a gun. He's got something of a rumbling over towards the A site. But don't be fooled. FaZe could instantly transition into B. Yakinder destined to the nade. 3 kills out of Rain. He's on 19 frags. Only outshined by Twists and Kerrigan, who is looking for the contact inside of the B site, will lose out to Patsy. That AK picked up on the other side of the map is in the right position, but there's so much time for FaZe to take their sweet time every step of the way. Brokey